Hey, how we doing, everybody? I thought I'd do a quick impromptu video. You know, I critiqued my first video and I want to thank everybody that liked it and commented, but I thought I needed to be a little more live. I thought this time, instead of being outside with all the background noise, I thought I'd bring it and just have some excitement, you know. And nothing excites me more than what I'm carrying in my wallet. I think about all the hard work I've done to get to the level I'm at. So today, I'd like to show you what's in my wallet. First and foremost, you've seen me talk about whatever cards you have, you gotta carry it in some nights. I'm gonna do a quick close-up. That is the Gucci Signature, the Classic. And the first card up, and I promise this one will be a lot shorter than the first video. The first card up that I wanna talk about that I'm carrying for October 2018 is the Capital One Venture card. With this card, you actually get to 2 miles per dollar, regardless, whatever you buy, whether you're at a grocery store, whether you buy clothes, whether you eating out, is $2. 2 miles per card. I kind of use that card a little bit. It's not as popular as some of my other cards. It's not really a workhorse, I think. And one of the things I'm gonna be doing is going over how many times I use the card in September. Keep in mind, these are the cards I'm carrying in October. And I actually used the Venture card 13 times in September. Not really a lot, kind of decent, but you'll get a chance to see. As I go on, you'll see some of the workhorses that are in my wallet, and 13 times really isn't a lot. Next on the list is the Chase Sapphire Preferred. This is one of the best, if not the best, beginner card you can get. I mean, you get 2 times the points for dining and traveling, and 1 times the points for everything else. And I can tell you, I prefer American Express membership reward points, and you'll see me get into that later. But everybody, I swear, everybody else in the whole travel rewards game, all the bloggers, they prefer Chase Ultimate Rewards. So I try to use it. I'm starting to use it more just so I can have that flexibility and do what I want to do when it comes to traveling. The next card up is absolutely by far the most hardest working card in my wallet, and that is the American Express Everyday Preferred. If you look at it, I'm trying to cover my number up, but if you look at it, it's a clear card. I get more attention with this card than I do the Platinum. With this card, I get 3 times the points at grocery stores, 2 times the points at gas stations. I really don't use it for anything else. But if you use this card 30 times a month, and I do every month, you get a 50% bonus on your points. Right now, looking at it, last month, in September, I used this card 34 times. 34. And I have to use it 30. I usually try to do 31, 32, just in case American Express start tripping and try to say I didn't use it 30 times. I always go over. Next on the list right now, one of the cards that I'm carrying for the month of October. I usually don't carry this card in my wallet, but I'm really trying to build up the miles that I have on this card, is the Citi Advantage American Airlines Platinum Select MasterCard. This card right here, man, I get 2 times the points on dining, 2 times the points on gas stations. I really just use it at gas stations when I buy gas. I don't use it at restaurants, and you'll see later why I have more valuable cards for that. So I really don't use it for dining, but I'm really trying to build up my American Airlines miles. I think I want to try to achieve status probably next year, maybe not this year. The second hardest working card in my wallet is the Chase Freedom Unlimited card. Right now, I think they discontinued. I'm pretty sure they did. But with that card, when I applied, you get 3 times the points for everything. Dining, clothes, buying a lollipop. It don't matter. You get 3 times the points for everything up to 20 grand for your first year. I think so far I've had it a few months, maybe 3 months, and I'm up to about 13,000 points with that card. And I'm going to continue to use it just to escalate what I need to do and get some of those Chase Ultimate Reward points. Last month, I used that card one time less than my Everyday Preferred card. I used it 33 times. I was kind of shocked, but again, I want to spend as much as I can at a 20 grand in a year just to get that 60,000. The max you can get, well, you can get more, but the max you can get at 3 times the point is 60,000. My next card, probably one of my favorite cards. I tell you, when you hand this to a waiter or a waitress, this card here always get attention, and it is my American Express Gold card. When I got it, I got the limited edition rose gold card. I'll hold it up again. The actual regular card is gold, and I want to switch it out. When I first got it, it looked a little pink, but with that card there, it's another workhorse card. I used it 16 times last month. When I dine out, whether it's Chick-fil-A or the Keg, or I'm eating a nice steak, I use that card because I get 4 times the points. 4 times the points for every dollar spent. When I go to the Kroger, when I go to the grocery store, 4 times the point. I usually alternate between the Everyday Preferred and the Gold card because remember, I get 3 times the points with the American Express Everyday Preferred, but with the 50% bonus, it's actually 4.5 points. But I get 4 points with the Amex Gold. Next on the list, I don't use this card, and it's gonna crack you up. I used it 2 times last month, 3 times the month before, but this card is not for everyday use unless you're rich. If you're rich, you can use it every day because you don't really care about the points. But this card's perks is off the chain. That is the American Express Platinum. I keep this card in my wallet, and I rarely even use it. I used it 2 times last month, twice. Month before, 3 times. And the only reason being is I only get 1 times a point for everything. Why am I going to use that if at a grocery store 1 time point when I can use my gold card and get 4 times a point? Or why am I going to use it when I'm eating out just to show out when I get 1 times a point and I get 4 times on the gold? But Delta Sky Club, Priority Pass, going to different lounges. When I flew to New York, I used that card. Actually, I have it attached on my wallet. I used that card and was able to just walk into a lounge. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes, so I'm going to speed it up a little bit. The final card in my wallet, well, actually next to the final card, is the Bank of America Premium Rewards card. I have a Premium Rewards Gold status with Bank of America, and one thing I'm doing is trying to use this card. I get 2 times the point for travel, 2 times the point for restaurants, and 1.5 times the points for everything else. Usually I cash it out for money and put it in my Bank of America account to keep building up on my status. Now I'm just trying to accumulate the points. I think last month, going back to the gold card, by the way, I used this 16 times last month. I may have mentioned that, I'm not sure. Again, this is an impromptu video. I didn't prepare for this. I didn't even expect to do this today. My Bank of America premium card, last month I used 9 times. Again, I swipe it every once in a while. I think I said it in the first video. I try to use every card at least once per month, probably 3 times, 2 times. The Platinum card, again, the Platinum card, when you hand it to someone, like my Black card, you get attention, but I don't care about attention. I want points and miles. What have I been talking about? Points and miles. But hey, I wanted to keep this short and sweet. I wanted to hit everybody. I hope everybody's having a great start to their week. There will be a lot of videos coming up. I'm going to break each one of these cards down, talk about the perks, talk about what you can get. I'm going to probably start my next video. I wanted to do what's in my wallet, but I want to start my next video starting at the bottom, going from the secure credit cards for the beginners up to the luxury card. This Platinum card that I'm talking about is considered a luxury card, $550 a year to have. But I want to start at the bottom because I started at the bottom. Last thing I'll leave you with, please don't ever forget, shoot for the moon, and if you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. Thank you.